Welcome to Legends and Laughs. I'm Emily Connor Cooper, and today we have a very talented guest, a musician, comedian, and cook, Mr. Pete Barbutti.
Pete Barbutti is a true entertainer's entertainer, a musician, comedian, storyteller, and longtime Las Vegas favorite. But today I'm welcoming Pete into my home to share another side of himself, the Italian family cook. Pete shows me the simple techniques behind his traditional and inexpensive bolognese sauce, which is rich in flavor, full of heart, and made with the kind of care that turns food into memories. So pull up a chair and join us for good food, great stories, and plenty of laughs. I know a thing or two about show business. You could say it's in my blood. I was born and raised in Texas, made my way to New York City to study at NYU, and I landed a job as a producer with NBC, CBS, and even on Broadway. In addition, my life became a lot more interesting when I met Pat Cooper at the Friars Club. From the hustle and bustle of New York City to the glitz and glamour of Las Vegas, I've had the privilege of being surrounded by some of the funniest and most talented people in the world. And today you'll hear from people who knew Pat and who Pat knew, and in many ways you won't hear anywhere else. So sit back and relax and get ready to hear some stories that will make you laugh, cry, and maybe even scratch your head a little. This is Legends and Laughs, where the humor never stops and the legends never fade. All these different aprons that I've been collecting. This is a nice one.
It is.
The Las Vegas one. I don't think this one's been worn yet. But then we also have the Pat Cooper Square Meatball Hoboken Cafe one. Because Pat had a joke about square meatballs. And then I have mine from a Hoboken Cafe, so I'll wear this one.
Okay.
And then here's Pat's Manja apron. So.
Yeah, I like that best.
Yeah.
I like that best.
Okay, good.
Welcome to Legends and Laughs. Today we're here with Pete Barbutti, actually in my own kitchen. Pete's actually going to give me a lesson in cooking because I don't cook. Hi, Pete.
Cooking means two things. I did a cooking show in Canada, which was well received. It was more comedy than cooking, and most of the cooking was microwave cooking. And so we had all big stars and guests come in, and it was on the air for several years, and we did 130 episodes.
Wow. So today, what are you going to be making for us? Are you going to be making your mother's sauce? Is that right?
Well, it's sort of my mother's, but it's graduated. There are different ways of making spaghetti sauce, and some people back east still call it gravy. So that's a big thing.
Sure,
It's either sauce or gravy. But the big thing is, I like a smooth sauce, so I use a puree instead of chunked tomatoes. It has to be done in stages. The first thing you do is you put in the meat on a medium high, and you brown it. It caramelizes and improves the taste of the meat.
What are the ingredients we have here? We've got
this is tomato puree, and this is tomato paste, which elevates the sauce. Now, some tomato paste today come with basil or other flavorings in them, which is nice. And this is Parmesan cheese, which is very important to the creation of the sauce. And I got, because our sauce is nice and steady, today we're making bolognese, which is the simplest sauce to make. When you're making other sauce, you use sausages or pork chops. You use pork, and you use beef. You can put any meat in, chicken, breast, but you saute that first to get that caramelization. Then you take that out, then you start building with the tomatoes, and you add a little red wine, I do anyway. Add some cheese, some Italian seasoning. Best in sauce to use dried Italian seasoning instead of fresh seasoning, because the flavor is concentrated, and the sauce is going to cook for like 4 or 5 hours anyway, so you're better off using dried sauce.
And we're going to use certain kind of pots, right? We have a big pot for the spaghetti, and there's a sauce pot.
There's a pot, because this is a long simmering particular recipe, we already have a pot that I started this morning.
Okay.
So that's back there, and that's what we'll be eating. But I'll just demonstrate to you how we do the other pot. We need a can opener to open these 2 cans.
Okay. This is too much work already. All right.
Okay.
So now we have here,
This is ground pork.
this is the best olive oil. Madre Cecilia, but they don't make it anymore. This is
Oh.
like the last bottle, which is on its way out
Well, I
anyway.
found something in one of the stores, Sicilian olive oil.
Pork is the best. Pork is good. If you put pork chops in it, it's good. Anything with pork has taste.
Here's the beef.
Okay.
Should we add it now?
Yeah, you can add it. I'll just squeeze it right out of there.
Look, I'm cooking. But it's not shake and bake today.
Did you get it out?
Yeah.
This will cook for a long, long time. So, and, as it cooks, we'll break it up.
Like what, 20 minutes? 15?
Yeah, 15 minutes at least. And it'll render some fat, but not much, and that'll be absorbed because this is very lean.
Okay.
Okay, well, after that cooks for a while, then we'll put the tomatoes in,
Okay.
the puree.
Okay, yeah, this is the paste.
Yeah.
Pat didn't care for paste. He did not use paste in his sauce, but
Well, yeah, I think it beefs up the tomato flavor. That's better.
it's coming along there.
Yeah.
So is this what your mother did?
Yeah, well, my mother started the sauce Sunday. We had spaghetti every Sunday. I don't ever remember a Sunday without it. But she would get up when it was still dark. We had a coal stove. And she'd get up when it was still dark and start the... And the tomatoes we used were tomatoes we grew.
Oh, wow.
Roma tomatoes.
You grew those in Scranton?
Yeah. It's great tomato country back there. And you throw them in, you take the tomatoes, throw them in a pot of boiling water just for a second, and take them out, and then the skin peels right off. And then you cut them up, mash them. We used to use a potato masher
Those are
to
great.
mash up the potato.
I love Roman tomatoes.
Yeah, they're the best. Yeah, and she would start it like that early in the day, and it was always whatever kind of meat was. You know, the only steak we ever had was brujol, which is, rolled up.
Did you make that too?
Yeah.
That's not easy, right? That's not easy to make.
No.
Yeah, it takes a while, but it's good.
Oh, yeah, it's
Worth
great. And it has to cook for like days. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the nice thing about, there was a restaurant in Vegas years ago that he had to close long before Vegas became a big city and could support that many restaurants. But he had on the menu day-old spaghetti. And you know how it is when you put it in the refrigerator that night, and the next day you throw it in the pan and heat it up, it's twice as good because the sauce is soaked into the pasta.
Well, Pete, this is looking really good. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to be back. So don't go anywhere.
Maybe we will and maybe we won't.
I'm Nicholas Cole, your very own entertainer, Wednesday through Sunday for the Italian American Club of Southern Nevada. Since 1961, the Italian American Club has celebrated the food, desserts, music, entertainment, and friendships that have made it a Las Vegas favorite for generations. Supported through the years by legendary names like Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett, that tradition continues 5 nights a week with authentic Italian cuisine, live music, and world-class entertainment in our showroom. And best of all, we are open to the public. No membership needed, although always looking for new members. Come discover a true Las Vegas best-kept secret, the Italian American Club. Come hungry, leave with a memory, and maybe a cannoli.
Believe it or not, you are the most important people in the world to your children. Seriously, their future is in your hands. The same hands that fill cereal bowls, dry tears while packing school lunches, and then work all day. There's no award for getting kids to school in one piece, but there should be. The good news? There are resources that can ensure your child gets to school and succeeds there. Kindergarten through 3rd grade classes are especially important to your child's growth. Just 2 missed days a month can hurt their ability to learn. Give them the best chance at their future, because they'll be shaping ours.
This is a pot filler that I've never used, so we'll be using it for the first. Oh, look, it works. See, look at that, Pete.
Can't beat that.
Welcome back to Legends and Laughs. We're here with Pete Barbutti today, and he's making his mother's sauce from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
This is the tomato puree. And like I said, we need some water in here. If you would fill that, Emily.
Use this. We're just gonna.
Yeah, just pour that right in there.
Okay.
Okay, then leave the can here, because that becomes our spoon holder.
Okay.
Now we add the paste. And we might need a spoon.
Here we go.
Okay, why don't you do that?
All right. Yeah, that's thick.
That's the last thing. Garlic, meat sauce, this little bit, and mix it in until you see the meat and all this works fine last. And work this out about maybe 25, 30 minutes, nice. But mix it, keep mixing it with the tomatoes, and then you taste it, and if the taste is right, you got it.
So this is contandina.
I like that.
Okay.
I like contadina and I like cento. I think all of the products are good. The tomatoes are usually from the area of Italy, around Napoli.
Do you put any more olive oil in there?
No.
Okay.
But we need some Italian seasoning.
Okay, what is this?
Is that garlic powder or what is it?
No, it's just the Italian seasoning,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's just
put some of that in there. Okay.
Then we have garlic,
Yeah, put some garlic.
and this is just McCormick garlic.
Yeah.
Want a lot, right?
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
The last is this, and mixing it all together and put this chicken, but not to make it watery, make it dry, because it's gonna be meat sauce. That's the last thing.
Now I get everything mixed in here good. And then the only thing we add is thyme.
Okay.
You just let it cook very slowly. Not thyme, thyme.
Oh, I was looking for this
For the
seasoning.
thyme, you're looking for the thyme. Thyme waits for nobody. Yeah, we'll put this back on the stove and it'll,
Okay. All right, ready?
okey doke.
Here we go. So that's gonna cook for about how long?
Usually it cooks for a couple hours at least,
Okay.
you know. When I make it at home, I start in the morning. And there's not much to it, it's time consuming.
Parmesan?
Yeah, Parmesan.
Okay. How much are we gonna put in there?
Let me see. Yeah, that's okay, that's
Okay.
enough, yeah. Now we need a spoon. See, this can go over here now because it's not gonna drip or anything. This will melt as soon as the sauce comes up to temperature. You know, the tomatoes heat up. can see it's starting to streak already. That means it's melting. I like rigatoni for this sauce because this sauce is hefty, and it goes inside the rigatonis, the rigs, you know. As soon as that water's boiling, you can throw this in.
You know what I love is gnocchi. Do you like gnocchi?
I love gnocchi.
That's always been my favorite.
And there are two ways to make that, you know. I thought there was only the one. It's made with a potato dough. But some people make it with ricotta.
Really?
And it's lighter. It's lighter, you know, because they're heavy.
It's
Gnocchi
very
is
heavy.
very heavy, yeah.
Well, I love chicken and dumplings because, you know, I'm from Texas.
right, that's
so
right.
this to me was the Italian chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, right,
you know?
same thing, yeah, very heavy. But it's excellent, yeah, gnocchi. And the pastas, I like different pastas with different things, you know. For like a creamy sauce, I use penny, a smaller pasta, because you know it's going to get inside the pasta. But when you have a sauce like bolognese, which is a heavier sauce, you need something like rigatoni because it's a larger tube and the sauce can work its way inside, which is where you get the flavor. Linguine is a standard with clams, with seafood.
That's my favorite, actually.
Yeah, and regular
Clams.
spaghetti. Now, my family made what they call a spaghetti pie. And what they do is they take regular spaghetti, not the spaghettini, but regular spaghetti, and they break it into like fourths and cook it, boil it in the water, and then they'd strain it, and they put it in a big pot to mix, and they'd mix it with a ton of eggs and ricotta cheese and Parmesan cheese, and usually sausage, cooked sausage. And they put it all in there and whip it together. It looks almost like a custard, like a quiche, you know. And then put it in a dish and cover the dish with foil, seal a big pie plate, cover the ends with foil, the whole thing with foil, and bake it in the oven. And the eggs bake around the pasta, and the sausage flavors everything. And you cut out like you're cutting a piece of pie.
What is the pasta that's the ear pasta? Do you remember the name of that one?
No, I don't. They all have strange names, and some of them have different names in different provinces.
It's from Body, that's where Pat's father's from. And
Body, yeah.
Yeah, that's those women. It's a poor town.
Yeah.
They make those pastas. I've seen it on television
they
many
make
times.
them every day. They make pasta.
Yeah, they sit there and make those little. They're shaped like ears.
Yeah, and there's one that's shaped like hats.
Well, so what are your favorite memories of Sunday sauce or sitting down with your family?
Well, it was all. First of all, my youngest memories are my grandfather came over from a village outside of Naples, up in the mountain, a village called. And so he bought the oldest house in Scranton, and it was called the Tripp Mansion. It wasn't a real mansion, but we lived there, and I lived in the top floor. And so there were 6 families living in this house, and the 2 houses in the back, 4 families in the main house. But every Sunday we went downstairs, the radio would be playing the Italian-American hour opera, and we'd sit there and we'd eat all the family, all of the uncles and all the aunts and all the nieces and the cousins, great big table, and we had grandpa at one end, and we'd all eat, and certain ladies were assigned certain things, like my Aunt Genevieve baked the bread, you know, and then Aunt Elvira made a pot roast or something, you know.
Yeah,
And
it was a family affair.
yeah, and it was like that every single Sunday.
Pat's mother had a brownstone in Brooklyn, and the whole family would go over there.
Yeah.
Pat was often not there, but he was traveling and so forth. But she would do the Feast of the Seven Fishes. That was
Yeah,
always a
yeah.
huge thing. Everybody would show up on Christmas Eve
That
for
was
that.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah?
We did that too. And
You did?
my mother would make these. My mother was Irish, incidentally, but she cooked totally Italian. These balls of dough, and they'd have fish inside, you know, maybe a sardine or an anchovy or something, and deep fry them, you know, and then sprinkle something on the outside. They were unbelievable. Yeah, we had the 7 fishes. Yeah, it was a wonderful way to grow up.
We'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a break, and
Okay.
we're going to finish this dinner and eat it. Hopefully
That's
soon.
right, that's right.
Stop talking.
That's right.
Hello, I'm Emily Connor Cooper for the Italian American Club of Southern Nevada. Since 1961, the Italian American Club has celebrated the food, desserts, music, entertainment, and friendships that have made it a Las Vegas favorite for generations. Supported through the years by legendary names like Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett, the tradition continues 5 nights a week with authentic Italian cuisine, live music, and world-class entertainment in the showroom. Best of all, they're open to the public and no membership is required. Discover a true Las Vegas best-kept secret, the Italian American Club. Come hungry, leave with a memory, and maybe a cannoli.
In Nevada, anything that goes into the storm drain goes directly to our local waterways, which can pollute Nevada's lakes and rivers. Here's some waterway wisdom so you can help do your part this spring. Clean up vehicle leaks and spills. Scoop your dog's poop, bag it, and discard it. Apply fertilizers and pesticides sparingly. Avoid sprinkler runoff. Use waterway wisdom. And remember, only rain should go into the storm drain. Join us in working together to preserve our water resources for future generations of Nevadans.
Welcome back. We're here with Pete Barbutti today in my kitchen, and he's teaching me how to use it. Thanks for being here today, Pete. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure. I want to mention something too. A lot of people don't do this or don't know about it. Many years ago in Palm Springs, an Italian chef down there who was very, very well known. He told me, he says, whenever you make spaghetti sauce, you save about a pint of it. And what we do is let the pot cool down and put it in a baggie, put it in the freezer. And then when you start the sauce next time, you take that out and you put a little water in the pan first and then put the frozen thing in, and that starts, and what that does is it continues the strain of bacteria and everything that makes up the flavors and everything. And year after year, the flavor just gets deeper and deeper.
It's ready to go.
That it, girl.
How about that?
Give it a stir.
We have the salt in there, so what, about 12 minutes?
I think even 10.
10, okay.
Before we put the pasta in the bowl, after we strain it, we put in a couple spoonfuls of ricotta. Always get whole milk ricotta.
Do you ever put olive oil in the water at all?
No, you're not supposed to. That was an old myth that was going around.
Glad you told me.
Clean out your drain.
Okay, here we go.
Now what we're doing now is putting some of the sauce, which is hot, in here with the ricotta cheese. Okay, now use the ladle to mix that together.
This is a great trick. I see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we put some of the pasta.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Now put some more sauce on.
This looks really good. It's making it cheesier. I never knew to put the ricotta cheese in there like that. Anything else we need to put in there?
No.
This should do
Oh,
it?
yeah, a little Parmesan sprinkle on the
Okay.
top. Get the sprinkles section. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna taste it now.
The way you taste the sauce is to get a chunk of bread, dip it in the
Dip
sauce.
the bread in the sauce.
Yeah.
Pat used to say that all the time.
You got to.
Here. Dip the bread in the sauce.
Rip off a piece of that bread and dip it in the saucepan right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. With the extra cheese and the, I like this brand of sauce too.
Yeah.
And the tomato paste doesn't taste bad at all. It's good. So we have the Cinto sauce
Yeah.
with the tomato paste, garlic, your Italian herbs here,
Yeah.
the Madre Sicilia, fabulous olive oil, and the ricotta cheese. Those are the basic ingredients,
Yeah.
right?
Well, there's beef and pork in there because it's a bolognese. So if you wanted to make it without making a bolognese, you would either use nothing at all, just marinara, or you'd use a pork chop or sausage or anything at all. And remember to always braise it before you start the sauce. Put that in first. Olive oil, good olive oil, and then any meat that you're going to use. Or if you're making a vegetable sauce like peppers, green peppers, or eggplant, you cut that into chunks, cook that first in the pan in the olive oil. It doesn't have to be like cooked to death, but just cook it a little. Then you start building the tomato sauce in there. But that does two things. It improves the flavor of the vegetables and it adds flavor to the pot.
Pete, did you bring the Chianti?
Yes, I did. It's right here.
Oh, excellent.
It's not Chianti, but it's Thunderbird with some grapes in it. It should be a good year. It says 6 p.m. Sauce runs right
All right,
on.
so you can do that.
This is nice. We can put a little more sauce on too, because this is getting sopped up.
Okay.
Okay, that looks like
That's
plenty.
enough. That's good. I think we're done here. Let's just go eat.
Okay, I'll take my own so you don't poison it. Bring the cheese
Yeah.
and
bring
the
the cheese.
fork.
Okay.
Pork is good. If you put pork chops in it, it's good. Anything with pork has taste. The other hamburger made, is good, but not as good as this. This gives you flavor. A pound is enough to make it meat sauce. You want to taste the meat with the tomatoes. It's very easy. You should do it because you're very easy. Okay? That's the story.